Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ranjit Pawar presenting this video on fundamental building blocks of JavaScript expressions. One of the main use of computers is to process and display information. In computing, information is referred to as data. Data come in all sort of forms such as numbers, text, dates and times and many more types. In this video, we will explore the behind the scene part of JavaScript, that is the foundation of nearly every eye-catching web page on the internet. These are values, variables and expressions that tell your browser how to make decisions while your JavaScript run. The learning outcome is to understand variables, operators and expressions in JavaScript programming. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn values, variables, data types, different types of operators and expressions in JavaScript. Web pages contain a lot of information along with few pictures sprinkled about to catch your attention. In HTML, you place information you want to display between varieties of HTML tags. You place hello world between the open and close heading tags, which cause that message to be displayed on web page. Information that you place in a code of web page or JavaScript is called a value. For example, the hello world script that you wrote in a JavaScript example is a value. In HTML, all values are treated as text. JavaScript uses 6 kinds of values: number, string, boolean, null, object and function. So we will see all that types of values one by one in detail. A number is a numeric value that can be used in calculation. Numerical data come in two forms: whole numbers such as 145, which is also known as integers, and second, that is fractional numbers such as 3.14, which are also known as a floating point numbers. String. A string is a text that is enclosed within a quotation where double or single quotation mark can be used to specify a single value. A string can also contain numbers, but those numbers can't be used in calculation. Third one, that is boolean. The boolean type has two possible values: true for yes and false for no. The purpose of boolean data type in JavaScript enables you to answer questions and to make decisions based on the browser. The next one is null. Null is the absence of any value. There is nothing to the null value. For example, you probably want to assign null to the variable used for a customer's first name until the customer enters his name or her name on the form. Objects. JavaScript supports a composite data type known as object. Object is a software thing that is defined by its properties and methods. Document, window, form are some examples of JavaScript objects. Document object have background color is a property and write, that is a method. The next is function. Function performs an action when you call a function in a JavaScript, such as when you called the alert function to display the message on the screen, Functions are not only the syntax but also values, which means they can be assigned to variables, stored in properties of the object, or elements of an array, passed as arguments to the functions, and so on. Here, in example, square function is defined. In the next line, the function square is assigned to a variable s as a value. Now, s refers to the same function that square does. You can see outputs are same for both function calls. Variables can be thought of as named containers. It is a placeholder for a value in JavaScript. You can place data into these containers and refer to the data simply by naming the container. Variables in JavaScript program must be declared before using it. Before you can use the variable, you should declare it using the var keyword. Semicolon at the end of line used to indicate JavaScript the end of statement. Once declared, you can use the variable to store any type of value. These variable names must follow certain rules. Variable names are case sensitive. Variable name can consist of any letter, digit, dollar sign, and an underscore, but it cannot begin with digit. The variable names cannot be keywords and reserved words. A variable name can't contain any spaces. Then how to initialize the variable? Storing a value in a variable is called a variable initialization. You can do variable initialization at the time of variable creation or at a later point in time when you need that variable. JavaScript is untyped language. This means that JavaScript variable can hold value of any data type. Then how to assign the value to variables? You can assign a variable with a number or a string. But can you assign variable with data stored inside another variable? The answer is yes. Very easily and in exactly the same way as giving the variable as a literal value. JavaScript has an easy way for you to ask the user of your application to enter information into your JavaScript by calling the prompt function. The prompt function displays the text within the prompt dialog box and then waits for the user to enter information and click the OK button. The scope of variable is the region of your program in which it is defined. JavaScript variables have only two scopes, global and local. Global variables, a global variable has global scope, which means it can be defined anywhere in your JavaScript code. A local variable will be visible only within the function where it is defined. Function parameters are always local to that function. If you declare a local variable or a function parameter with the same name as a global variable, you effectively hide the global variable. This code will print myvar value as a local as it hides that global variable myvar. We all are familiar with arithmetic, comparison, and logical operators and how these are used in programs. Here, various forms assignment operators are given in short assignments. Then the condition operator is known as ternary operator. The condition operator has three parts. The first part is a logical expression which evaluates to either true or false. The second part is the action the browser must take if a logical expression is true. The third part is action the browser must take if the logical expression is false. Here in this video, we have to discuss some special operators in JavaScript. These are comma operator, string operator, type of operator, delete operator, in operator, instance of operator, and void operator. So we'll see that operators one by one. The comma operator mainly evaluates its operands from left to right sequentially and returns the value of the rightmost operand. A comma operator is used as a separator for multiple expressions at one place that requires a single expression. Roughly, it does for expressions what the semicolon does for the statements. In example, where y is equal to x plus plus comma 10. Here, x plus plus increments the value of x. The rightmost value 10 is assigned to the variable y. The string operator, that is plus sign, concatenates two string value together, returning another string that is the union of two operand strings. The type of operator returns a string indicating the type of operand. Operand is a string, variable, keyword, or object for which the type is to be returned. The parentheses are optional. The type of shape variable is a string and type of size variable is number. The delete operator deletes an object's property, where object is the name of an object, property is an existing property, and property key is a string or a symbol referencing to an existing property. If the delete operator succeeds, it removes the property from the object. Trying to access it afterwards will yield undefined. The delete operator returns true if the operation is possible. It returns false if operation is not possible. The next is in operator. The in operator returns true if the specified property is in the specified object, where prop name or number is a string, numeric or symbol expression representing a property name or the array index, and the object name is the name of an object. The instance of operator returns true if the specified object is of the specified object type. When object name is a name of object to compare to the object type, and object type is an object type such as date or array. Use instance of when you need to confirm the type of an object at runtime. The void operator evaluates the expression without returning a value. Expression is a JavaScript expression to evaluate. The parenthesis surrounding the expression is optional, but it is good style to use them. Void 0 returns undefined, and void in bracket 0 also returns undefined. Then, what is expression in JavaScript? Any unit of a code that can be evaluated to a value is an expression. First, Arithmetic expressions evaluates to numeric values. String expressions are expressions that evaluate to the string. Expressions that evaluate to the Boolean value true or false are considered to be logical expressions. When expressions use equal to operator to assign a value to the variable, it is called an assignment expression. Primary expression refer to standalone expressions such as literal values, certain keywords, or variable values. Property access expressions, and then the last is function definition expressions. Here you can see one JavaScript program. It includes all parts of our discussion in this video. These are values, variables, operators, and expression JavaScript. In a script tag, variable A, B, and C are declared. Value 20 is initialized to variable A, 10 to B, and text as a string is assigned to variable C. Then arithmetic operation is performed on values of a variable A and B, and the result is displayed on HTML document. Then how conditional operators used in JavaScript is shown. If A is greater than B is the first expression in a conditional operator. If value of A is greater than B, then it gets the result as 100, otherwise result will be 200. Then use of type of operator is given. Type of operator displays type of C variable. As value in a variable C is a text, it displays type as string. In short, this program clears your idea about values, variable, operators, and expression in JavaScript.